Hello trader, welcome back to my channel Forex Black Box. I hope you read the disclaimer at first, and it's very important to understand risk and reward. Okay, so quickly look at the heat map of Finviz.com website. It's a really great one. You should always follow, watch it, and it will show you a lot of momentum going on. Um the last day of was Friday. S&P 500 show momentum down. As you guys, if you follow my daily update, I was talking about that. So on the weekly performance, you can see that we're down over engulfed previous days, big time, not big time, but just enough to say that's risk off sentiment. And we hit the 3,000, and that's where I did say before. Remember that was about 100, 175 a point on S&P 500 alone, and that's mirror or affect the rest of the currency like yen and gold in bids. So quickly look at uh, momentum meter. We say that here, not a meter exactly, but we're just giving you who's strongest, who's the weakest. You see that Swiss, pound, yen are weak on Friday, but Thursday they were great. They were the other side. They were here. Now it changed. Of course, it's Friday, closing the book of the week, and that's why we see this momentum that way. So yeah, just keep in mind that maybe can continue uh, pretty much on Sunday night. So my expectation is to continue. This momentum will continue down since we have overbought many times. We look at oil. Last few days, we can see that is coming back down here. We'll talk about that in details inside the chart, but I'll just quick look here. Euro as well. Euro dollar is going to go down. Pound is going to go down. The reason being, I explained many times. If you follow my channel, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and like, and hit the bell button to receive my notification daily videos. I normally do it midday of London time, London session. So stay tuned for that, and you will follow up. If you do, I will always talk about the current market condition and projecting where where it can go. So that's what I'm looking for to do every day with you guys. So let's quickly go look at the calendar. Look at the calendar. We have some yen going on, but the most one the highlighted is a pound. I think I would like to see what's happening down on Thursday. I think that's going to move the market interest rate. So I'm not sure. That's no, yeah, the vote only, I think, and yeah. So yeah, just wait, watch out for pound. I think pound is gonna move a lot, but I think it's gonna move to the downside because we moved really nicely up, and it looks like rejection. I will show you that in the chart shortly. So yeah, just my expectation is pound is gonna be the same. So interest rate could stay the same. I don't see any changes. We'll see what the vote is gonna be look like, and we'll take it from there. It will give you another trend direction. So also guys, just keep in mind that when you trade Forex is not in and out situation, is not gambling scheme. It is time and the right place to trade. Okay, so the required time. It could take some time to go to your target, but ultimately will go if you correct. If you're wrong, the market changes sentiment, then you move with the market. You don't have to wait for it, go to sleep, go do whatever. You always need to follow the market. If you do 4 hours or 1 hours, you need to look at it, not like minute by minute. If you trade minute by minute, that's a different story. But if you trade based on 4 hours, your expectation should be fulfilled by 4 hours. Check, let's just go back and check every 4 hours or every 8 hours, especially the 4 hours and 8 hours between sessions, like London and New York overlapping. That's where you the market most liquid, and the 4 hour, if it's green, then that means it's going up. If it's red, it's going to go down. Okay, start at 8 in the morning London time. That's the best time to trade. Look at dollar 130. So Tuesday go Monday, pretty much no high impact news. So Monday probably is going to be setting up for the following days. So we have a pound news here. not too much, but just one maybe can move the market for the right direction. Then after that, by just Thursday, we have Bound news. So look like Bound is the biggest news gonna go move the market in the coming week. The rest is just CBI, CAD. I think CAD is gonna go down as well. If you watch my videos, I will talk about Pound CAD. Uh, Pound CAD, it doesn't have to be bound strong, so it go up. If CAD become weaker, then bound will go up. Pound CAD only, for example, or yen. But if it's more pairs going up, then that will make pound strong. It doesn't have to be news driving, because there's always about 7 currencies, so there has to be like 3 up and 3 down. There can't be all of them down because they're against each other. You need to understand how this works, okay? So if it's bound CAD, there are 2 currencies. If it's one of them weaker, the other one will take the other side of the trade. That's normal because weakness of CAD, it will push pound CAD up, but not all pound pairs because CAD is weak. That's the reason. But if it's bound strong, then pound pairs will move up. But if it's only one of them weaker, weak like CAD, then pound CAD will go up, like pound Aussie. So if it's bound weak, but Aussie is weak as well, but Aussie even getting weaker because of the stock going down, risk off, then pound bound Aussie will go up by 2 to 3, 4, 500 pips, easy. Okay. Because yeah, if you follow my video that I talked about many times before, you should look to the head of the snake is the S&P 500 or E-mini. They are all one. They're future. So that's the 500 stock inside this asset, and those 500 stock is a major mover in US equity. So if they go up, that's mean is risk on. That's mean yen getting weaker and dollar getting weaker too. But yen is gonna get weaker more. That's why dollar yen go up when the stock, but it's not as much as it's going down. Because if it's going down, yen will get stronger, then yen will take the side, the higher ground. Okay. I hope that explained to you some. Let's go to the indexes quickly. See that bound after this pullback. There is a pullback here from high ground. From the bottom, went up. Now we have a double top, and the third one couldn't really continue the third top here, and will come back down strong and come back retesting. Not close to, even close to that breakout point. But I talked about the 25, we went to 27 cable, 1.27. Said 25 first, then after that we'll go up, try to make double top on cable. We did, and even higher a little bit more. So I will go to the chart later on. But what we're looking for here, we're looking for one push, come back down. Will tell us next week whether or not we will actually will break higher. We're looking for a major move here. If we will be looking for a major move, or what we're gonna do only the double top and we'll continue double bottom here. So the 2 side here to go for. If we break below this one, look for retest and successful continuation. Remember, successful continuation, not only break and you short it, then after that go against you and you hold the trade and you lose all your money because you insisted you're right. No, you always see the market if it's indeed break below it and will continue or not. Okay, it's very important. I only trade, I trade the patterns. I don't trade the price. Okay, that's what I do. I don't trade I trade the pattern. I don't trade the price. I look at always look into the candlestick behavior and the previous history left structure. Okay, the price is not important, really. They don't move the most of the algorithm. The front of the coding, it is the candlestick, not the price. Just remember that. It's very important. Uh, yeah, euro topped up really well. We have 3 tops here. We'll come back 50%. We'll test the 20 moving average, and from there we'll decide. I'm short already pound euro USD, and I'm short pound yen. And I didn't get to cable yet. I'm waiting for bullback, and I think we're gonna have bullback by Monday or Tuesday. Then Wednesday will settle topped up. Then Thursday, Friday probably will continue the trend down. Just to pause by Monday and Tuesday. So don't get in slotted in the middle because if you want to pull back up a little bit more, then you try to short it Just try to short it in the right place at the good moving average, at the good candlestick behavior, not price. Okay, remember price is no matter at this point. All market uh, traders or EAs or what have you, whatever it is trading, they're always looking. I rarely look to the price. Rarely, just to mark where the price actually matching a pattern. Like here, the price is matching one pattern here. Okay, we're talking about this price here now because look at that. There's some reaction at this level, and that's where we will try to play it. See, coming back down, this 20 moving average, and we'll continue. So talk about dollar here. We'll probably test the moving average to Monday. Then we'll start to decline, go down. Let's see if that's gonna work out or not. Because the reason being is we have a very interesting engulfing day, and the following day is strong. What that telling me? That's telling me that momentum looks like changing now. The sentiment is changing because of S&P 500 given background and the cash, which is a dollar. Cash is taking the trade and yen and gold. Okay, these three assets. If you keep your eye on these three, you will know what to do. Cash is a dollar. Dollar gets stronger. Yen is going to get stronger, and gold gets stronger as well because they're taking the money out of the stock, transfer it to cash for the client. They need some income monthly, weekly basis, whatever the case is. Yen, that's when they change their money back to yen, the traders, because they were trading the stock market with yen currencies, and now they're taking it back. Sorry about that. Hold on. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Okay, yen. Look, yen really nicely. We have 2 days equal. The following day it starts trending up and will break above this level, come back retest it, and we will continue. The reason being, as I said, S&P 500 is weaker. We're looking at New Zealand, just pushed back to the 20 moving average, respected, and will come back now. Maybe we'll see another leg up, then we'll continuation down, unless New Zealand wanted to be stronger without the stock weakness. So because the stock become weaker, you go Aussie and New Zealand that become weaker. If the stock is strong, they both become strong. They're near each other, and they do a lot of trade, and they depend on equity. There are equity currencies. Okay, Swiss coming back down, despite that risk off. Looks like we have a 3 nice days. We have 2 days holding a 20 moving average. I think that will continue back up. Maybe we'll see one leg down here before we continue back up. Failure to break lower, maybe close to 50% of this momentum. So 50% over here, come back and we'll continue back up. Let's see for measure move. If that's the case, I think we decoupling from euro, so they don't follow each other anymore. Looks that way, and euro looks like more volatility going on in euro because of dollar, of course, but not Swiss because Swiss at this point was risk off, risk on, um, risk off. When stock is risk off, Swiss should be up. We did see here 3 days. So euro here like kind of like almost similar, but they're not the same. They don't move the same really. They used to a few months back, but not anymore now. I think it's just to start to see something different. Always the market is changing, even if it's correlated, like S&P 500 and gold. Recently, since the coronavirus, they were not on the same page anymore. They were independent. Now they start to rejoining back. They will try to now the traders try to get the picture of the still risk on of coronavirus second wave and all the stuff. I didn't want to show you the map of coronavirus, but probably everyone know what's going on around the world, so I don't want to bother you again with it. Is no great really. Anyway, so Aussie as well. We see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days stuck there. We have 1 day break here, and we'll continue below it. Continuation. Retest the 20 moving average. We break the 20 moving average, and we'll retest it. Probably will continue for one more leg. Push back up again, and we'll continue lower. The ground to look for, that will be that price here. That would be that price to look here, that level. We have a nice resistance, break out, retest it, and that's where we break out of it and retest 20 moving average and start buying up. Then coming back down probably will be a supported, come back up again, maybe we'll break it and we come back again and we'll continue down. If the stock indeed want to continue go down, but remember everything takes time. So stock is not going to go collapsing in one day or one week. It's going to take its time. waiting the majority of the trader that get out of their position. That's why we don't see that the stock is really selling hard. Let's talk about 3,000 level, which he did indeed in the next day, exactly what I said, because I think I know the market how it does move, and the 3,000 is an important number. And if we see that buyer that giving up, then the first area to look for to buy again is the 3,000. From 3,000, see how much actually we moved up back. We didn't really move much, but we did move. That's mean there was reaction at this level. We'll talk about that in the chart shortly. Quickly look at CAD. CAD as well, you see that we broke the 20 moving average by 4 days. Strong momentum down. Coming back up now. I think we're gonna just one more touch to the 20 moving average and we'll be looking for a major move. Trend changing here. It's slowly going up. Like, look at that coming back down quickly. If you watch my video, I told you guys many times going up is slow and painful because you think you're wrong, but the market moving in direction slowly. But when you go against you, you go quick. As that's what the reason being. People will panicking and they exit their position very, very, very quick. Go to the chart now. I don't want that video to be long. Here go S&P 500 on the daily. Remember that I talk about this level. I said that is the 86 Fibonacci and there's a nice support level here. Seller to sell. Talked about that day. Exact day probably gonna have retested back to exit their positions. Whoever enter here, as soon as the market try to push back up again, they pushed more money in the market, so they exit that position even and with profit. Okay, then that the following day you see that collapse, not collapse, like 8 days. One day equal 8 days, right there. So we say 7 days. Sorry guys, 7 days equal one day. Take it all the way down, and the following day continue even below the 3,000. We went even below it here. I'm saying that was 3,000 because it's an important number. I now I'm looking at the numbers. Okay, if S&P 500 go up, probably will come back down to the 20 moving to the 3,000 mark. Whoever pro to the 3,000 and below it, they pushed back up the market as much as they could, 66 point, no more than that. And after that, they exit their positions, and that's why we see. That's why we see this momentum. Okay, now there could be a buyer selling the market, it could be a seller or a buyer that exit position, and that's why we've been rejected here. Okay, at this red line, my next target will be below this line here, and we pretty much, yeah, if I push this up, I don't think it's gonna go up that much. So you see that we still inside the channel as well. That's another thing to keep in mind. We get out of the channel and we went inside again, middle of the range, about 50%, more or less than 50%. I think we'll be looking for a major move from the breakout for first candle. We come here, so we need to measure this one. Probably come back around here. What's so interesting about this level? We have a one swing high here. We tested the first one, we'll bounce. Let's see if we're gonna break through. We'll go to the second one, we'll bounce again, and we'll go another one. So ABC here, ABC could be that's the next play. Up to maybe, I can't tell, maybe 250. I was talking about 250 since for quite a while, since here, but looks like it's been extended. If you look, that it's been extended up and big rejection. That's what I tell you. That telling you that a nice left shoulder ahead and right shoulder. So let's see that how that's gonna work. Anyways, we know that risk off play, so be ready for changing in sentiment anytime. That can, that can change. Even gold, because S&P 500 was green day, but dodgy. Same. Look, gold is moving with S&P 500. We moved up. We hold here for a while. Now we're stuck here. What I think was going to happen is I think it's only moving average will be tested. Then we'll continue back up. Why? Because that will have a very nice swing high. We're looking for a small pullback, the 38 Fibonacci, and we'll probably have another major move. So we could open with a gap down here, test the 20 moving average, then come back up. Or S&P 500 actually is going to open with a gap, then we'll find gold up there opening, come back, close the gap, and continue up without even testing the 20 moving average, because we kind of consolidate here as well. Keep that in mind. We touched the 20 moving average many times, and as soon as they come near it, we see that nice momentum up to it, and we didn't really retest it again on Friday or Thursday. since the beginning of the week we keep going up. So Friday, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday. Since Monday, at the bottom of this triangle, this box I talked about, this box, we are below at the bottom now. Let's see what's happened Monday. And indeed, Monday was a nice day. Tuesday was a nice day. Wednesday, Thursday. So most of the trader exit position here. Whoever enter here, exit here, re-enter again, exit here, re-enter here, exit here. So it's very much Monday to Friday trades only. So I like this pattern. Let's see what's happening on Sunday night. If it's open with a gap, that's mean S&P 500 up a little bit. Let's see whether notice actually wanted to make a failure and will continue back up for a proper swing low. So that's a nice swing low. I like this one. It's not bad at all. So I like it to continue. Measure move. Something similar on a bigger scale here. See this one here? That's in a small version of it. So that's what I'm looking for. Bitcoin dropped down big on during the week. You see that we give up this level from that swing. We couldn't really break above it. We have a failure. We talked about this many times. There's a failure here. There's a failure here above this level. And we have a small failure inside here. This one very tiny. I mean, like I couldn't call it a failure. Maybe just to test the floor before we actually go lower. So I think that's what will happen. We'll probably try to challenge this failure here. We'll try to make it work. That could be the play next because we moved a lot already. Market was a bull, steady. It's like in a sleep mode now at the moment. Now what we're looking for? We're looking for a pullback down here around this level at least, the 7,500. Then we'll come back up. But take it step by step. Just try to break low, and after that, get to 8.5. Look for a retracement. Then we'll continue back down to a lower time frame, to a lower price. Okay. Come look at our oil now. On the daily, see that we touched the 20 moving average finally after a few days working out. We break out of this level. Uh, we'll break out about like 1, 2, 3 days. We broke below it. We broke below that day even. We touched the 20 moving average. What happened from here a little bit confusing. We're already around the 61% Fibonacci, and I think the momentum is not really strong to the downside. So don't take it for granted that it's gonna go down. We have this level as well be tested, so equal to the 20 moving average. That's why 1 plus 1 equals 2. Okay, you see that level equal with the 20 moving average. Very interesting stuff. You should be look up to it. I'm not gonna put more information, so I don't want to confuse you. There's always support and resistance will meet the 20 moving average somehow because everything's been calculated by Fibonacci. That's the thing. So we have a major move, swing low, major move, swing low, catch up with a support. Let's see if support is going to actually work out or is going to be double top, failure, continuation down. We'll have a small pullback from here, then we'll continue, or maybe two, and we'll continue down. Okay, I want to speed up a little bit. This video is getting long. Dollar index, you see that I talked about dollar index on Thursday, and I said that guys, these days look lovely. I think this day is going to go over engulfing, and it did indeed. And the following day we will continue because I know that S&P 500 is become weaker, and you can see the sell off working well on S&P 500. That will give me cash to the dollar and yen strength and gold. But gold didn't take it very much. Looks like dollar does because euro dollar as well is a good trade. I already traded on Thursday and Friday. I'm still in a trade. I took a nice profit because euro dollar it does move small, but I go big on it because I know it does move small. It doesn't move much. I take like 55 pips and about 55 point something. Just this, I don't really look at my daily income. I just trade, and I calculate that on later on today. So Sunday or Saturday, I will do my calculation. How's it going Monday all the way to Friday. So we see that kind of like 50-50. That's a little bit worrying because this happened here before. If you look down here that day, we have like 50-50. So probability to see some small retracement, then probably will continue back to catch up with the 20 moving average. And where is the 20 moving average can be? Okay, if we just do that, look this level, we catch up with this level. Okay, what's the next level? 20 moving average right there. This is a support, a resistance. So around this, maybe around this high, here. So maybe we'll see a pullback, give the 20 moving average momentum to move down, then we'll catch up with it. Okay. I shorted. I meant when I said euro dollar, I meant I shorted. If you didn't get this, guys. Okay. So you see that it's coming nicely down, 2 days in a row going down, but it pulled back up a little bit. You see that I think I did short it around here. I'm not sure. Shorted below this breakout. Continue. I think I exit here. Yeah, at 12, and after that give me pullback on Friday, and I took it down. I still in the trade. I wanted to exit, but I know that we could open with a gap, continuation down. Momentum very strong. You see one push, second push. I'm looking for the third one. Third measure move, if you know what I mean by measure move. I talked about many times before. 1 equal 2, 3 equals 3. So I'm looking for the 11 and maybe behind. So if I'm looking to the 1 hour as a measure move, let's go to the 4 hour and see what we're doing here. You see that measure move is equal nicely. So I'm looking for another one here around the 11. Well, I don't really trade it much euro, but that was very interesting because the cash flying to the dollar, and euro was up already, so euro get his chance to be up. Now euro get a chance to go down as well because dollar is strong. Okay. Pound, you see that 4 hours cable coming back to the 25, and we hold here. So keep in mind that we come back down, come back on Friday, about 50% of this previous candle, but we actually broke below the candle, so that will count as a failure to break lower because it's a level interesting here, the 25. So let's see what happens. Maybe I have one other day here. We'll give you one push, second push to continue down more. So maybe the 24 is coming in play, and the 23. We're below the 20 moving average. We tested once already before. That was 3 hours multiplied by 4 hours ago. Let's just go to daily, make it easier. In the daily, of course, go below the 20 moving average, and we just popped up a little bit. But doesn't mean that is going to hold, okay? We broke through the 20 moving average here on the daily, went all the way up. We're getting far away from the 20 moving average. We're coming strong momentum down to retest it. We'll be looking for at least 50% pullback or maybe 38%. Then we'll be looking for a measure move on the daily. That will take me to the 23 level, okay? Which is equal to these levels here and these levels here. So stay tuned for that. Okay, pound yen. I was short pound yen since like here, I think. That day close and I start shorting it, take some profit, and I re-enter again at this test here, and I'm still in the trade. My expectation is this is indecision. If we come back down here and start to go back up again, I will be exit my position, trade it back below the opening of Sunday or Monday. It is going to be Monday anyway. What I'll be doing, I will be just as soon as I start to go down again, I will move my stop to break even. Sorry, not break even, break even of the opening of the day. And if you keep going down more, give me one more leg here. I will be exiting very soon because I see this level is interesting because S&P 500, of course, is going to give you some what's called some could give you some pullback or retracement of this momentum down. So what we're looking for here, you see that I like this level, which is already marked, the 23. Sorry, the 32. Sorry, it's already marked here, the 32. I think that's the next level before we see a momentum back up to give you 1, 2, 3 tops. We break through, look like a failure on a daily. Very interesting. You see that as a failure, as like a V shape. Come back and continue back down. That's the. I think that's the trade is coming in the play. Let me delete this one. I said maybe by mistake. Anyway, moving forward. Uh, the thing is, Bound was weak on Friday and Aussie. So Thursday looks nice. Look at that Thursday. I'm long. But look that I'm longing from the breakout and come back against me now. My stop loss just below there, and we're about 50%. I will probably buy again on Monday. I probably will buy again Monday, but If you open and come back down, I will put order at the opening to go back up more. Okay, so that's my play with it. So that's guys my play. I think that's is gonna be. I think if you go down on Monday, probably gonna back up again. S&P 500 shows some momentum down and retest the 20 moving average, or stay a little bit here and will continue back up. My target is a 20 moving average. I was almost close to it, but I didn't exit the trade because it's gonna be short-term trade. So I was waiting for another the 25% and 50% here, and maybe if it goes down lower to give me double bottom, that will be enter the rest of my full trade on this one. And we're looking at New Zealand, pound New Zealand. It was showing nice momentum, but just to give it all the way back on Friday. Remember this level here? This quite interesting level, and we're at it at the moment. So let's see. It stayed for a while here. That's exactly the same case here. So what I'm looking for, 1, 2, 3. A nice 1, 2, 3. So we'll have one small here. Probably going to play a little bit. That's why I'm not on the trade yet. I don't want to enter yet here. I wanted to see touch the 20 moving average. Then that's my play. So touch the 20 moving average. Give me a leg. Then come challenge the 20 moving average. I'll be entering on the challenge time and pull back again and continuation back up. If pound gets strong and S&P 500 go down. Pound CAD. Yeah, that's the thing. I had long bound CAD, but look at that. It went just against me very strong here, but it's okay. My stop loss just below this angle here, and because we have 1, 2, I re-enter that trade because we're above the 20 moving average. That's normal to see it go below it. Maybe it's just giving you uh, a pullback and continuation back up because we have a nice momentum up here. Very small, not nice. And one day, probably second day, then we will see continuation back up. Happened many times. You see there's a lot of unequal candlestick behavior here, similar to it. Come back up and strong come back down. Strong up, strong down. So strong up, strong down, strong up again. Very possible. There's all to do with oil, and that's why it's very volatile. I'll quickly do euro. Where we are. I'm looking for a euro dollar. Mm, used to be nearby. Sorry guys, hold on. Just type it. Euro USD because I'm short. So basically, I short here on the daily, break below it, come back. I took some profit, and on Friday I re-enter again at this level, and it went down. I didn't really exit my position yet. I'm looking for the 20 moving average retest. That's where I will exit because it doesn't really move much, as I talked about. Overall, from here I entered and it gave me about 100 point and come back about 67 around here at my terminal, and I'm looking for this target. That's about 175 point because that's what is equal here. That's what I'm targeting. Not by the pip, I will be up a little bit more around here. So what happened is, guys, because it's just a slight delay here, probably gonna see another leg. 20 moving average move up a little bit, and we'll start to move and we'll break below the 20 moving average to touch the support here and see whether or not it's gonna react or not to it. There's nothing equal to it at this point. The lowest maybe this lows below it a little bit, so maybe we'll go around here, around here. Okay. The trend looks good, but remember the trend was looking good here as well. But look, that collapses straight away, and it's just noise. Broke above this one, and also you need to watch the dollar index as well with it. Okay. Okay, guys, thanks very much for being here. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and like, a little comment, ask me questions. I'll be happy to answer you regard forex trading or any other trading. Okay, guys, thanks very much. Have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.